I think we're in. I think we're in. Alright. Let's not keep anyone waiting, shall we? Just get this going. And we got some things to do. Pull up some socials first, right? Spread the word. Like how to spread your wings. Right. And I think we will transition to the live screen. And we are now live. Alright, awesome. Well, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my stream again. It's nice to be back here, casually streaming a game that I might enjoy. I got this during the Steam Winter Sale. Hopefully it's worth buying. Sometimes you gotta just, you know, give yourself a present during Christmas. Anyways, difficulty mode. Discovery, easy, normal. We're gamers, but we're not hardcore gamers. Let's go with hard. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. It's the middle of the night here, so we may not be streaming for.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Ah, yes. So that explains the awkward pose. Oh. Awesome. I can change my... I mean, yeah, I can change my appearance, but... Oh, there's different presets you can do. Oh. Interesting. What face do we want here? Let's have a pretty laid back actually. Official hair. What do we have here? I am a fan of facial hair, so let's keep this guy bearded, yeah? Browns. Let's go with this. Oh, this works. Skin color, too dark, not too bright. Somewhere right here. Hair color's fine. Eye color. Oh well, I'm gonna be here for a while, huh? Start looking at the eyes. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh wait. Is that it? I only have one hairstyle. Gotcha. Okay. Move on. Skills. But the warrior, mage, or what is technical? Controlling the battlefield. Science and luck. Amiable. Along the source for the archetypes as you progress. Okay, alright, so you gotta choose one and then play along with the rest later on. Firearms, one-handed blade. Divine magic does us one-handed heavy weapons and heavy weapons on blade firearms. Now, I like this because we get lockpicking later on. That sounds like a lot of fun, so let's go for that. I don't even know where to land. Alright, so we have 4 points, yeah? How are we gonna spread this out? Agility, strength, endurance, accuracy. Or the accuracy. Let's put 2 in it. What? I only have 1 point? Oh wow, I thought I had more. Well, there you have it. What? Oh, craftsmanship. Intuition, protection. Vigor. Charisma. Science and lockpicking. Alright, lockpicking. I did mention I wanted to start.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity
Compliment.
gives...
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Hold on. Perfect excuse. Ooh, the room is a little jank. Alright. Frame rate looks okay. It's a little choppy at weird angles, I guess. Here we are.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Ooh, nice booty. Well, anyways, let's move on. You can sprint? Ooh, hello again.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Not interested in you anyways. Just here to say hi. Alright, up.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
What? I get the Zweihandler. Right. Ooh. How do I defend? Right click. Ooh. Interesting. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. Okay. Tactical pause. What? Bind it to 1. Alright, let's see you, my guy. Okay, I'm getting used to this. Oh boy.
What a green blood.
I have no idea
Me
why
who
my
thought
name's
myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in
I
handy.
believe that's
In
got
that
to do with
case,
magic.
Otto here is
Yeah,
going
I
to be
think
your
of it.
training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Like Ravana. Alright. Assign what techniques, right? Bind it. Assign it to number 2 key. Wow, do I really have to assign them stuff? Hey. What? Armor? Ah, okay. Breakthrough wall. Set a trap? Ooh. Explosive. Fury. Press Q to use a fury attack. Oh, you know what? I think the throwing hand stands for the fury. Huh. I think
It
that might be
appears
it.
we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Ooh. What do I choose here? Show him how happy you are that he's coming along, or complain about the fact that you're being shadowed by a bodyguard. You know, a few extra hands wouldn't hurt.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Alright. Now, I realized something about the voice acting. Really good voice acting, by the way. But the motion is a little awkward. Nonetheless, this still looks stunning. Ooh, hello, Witch Doctor. Can I talk to you? Well, you simply will not budge. This movement is a little wonky, but I'm not really complaining.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
Foreshadowing.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
This hurts. This cutscene really hurts a lot. Oof. Narrow alleyway. Alright.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade.
Merchandise for
Nothing
this
came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me.
I haven't seen that
But this
before.
is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Alright. Got a team. Let's go.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Is there a map on it? Oh, there is. Supposed to go. Oh, this looks sad. What a sorry sight to see. Ooh, loot. Ooh. Oh, fungus. Oh. Thank goodness there is a map.
To my house! And death to the others! Broke your armor! Be careful!
There we go. When in doubt, just fire.
Blood.
You know, that fury thing could be useful. Ooh. So inventory. Equipment. So how do I change them? Do we just click on it? Ooh. Oh, hello. Looking pretty good even. Right, and already got nice. What about... There's 2 melee weapons I could use? How about this? Bandits, huh? Yeah. Mother's present. I will hold it dear. Oh, there you go. Which way do we go now? Alright, we're gonna turn around and head straight. This way, yeah? Okay. Sure. Just make sure you're still praying when I leave. Just don't make it awkward. What's this door? Can I go in? Oh, I can. Oh. Hello, sir.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Alright. Last.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, You must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our faith very strictly.
Hey, change. Thank you for
But
following.
other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Sure. I am assured.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
I thought about it.
May the light guide you, Desade.
I actually have not set up a Discord server for my own streaming purposes. That's in my plans for the future, but don't really know if I actually want to do that. My volume's low. Alright. Let's see what I can do. I'm tabbed out at the moment. Volume's low. Oh, my rapper's actually pretty upgrade to the max. I'm pretty sure it's because I have to speak a little louder. Because my microphone's call it. It's not all that sensitive. Also, I got a new roommate in my house at the moment, so I'm trying my best not to speak too loud. It's a condenser microphone. So yeah, I'm trying not to be too loud. Just trying to be, I would say, yep, USB. Trying to be, I would say, considerate, but yeah, it is like what 11:40 at night after all. Didn't plan to stream this late, not gonna lie.
The merchant is there.
The merchant. Ah. The
Good day, good sir.
negotiator.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Sure.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and
Interesting.
solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't have a bribe. Do I? Yeah, I don't have a step for that. Oh, 50-50, let's
I
go.
don't think you understand who you're dealing with.
Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
This
That
is
is
getting
a
a
shame.
little spicy.
Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh boy. Feels bad. Oh, time
This
to
is
here.
preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it. We shall return. See you soon.
Hello, what's this?
And so you're back, sir.
No, I don't want to
Don't
speak
count
to
it.
you.
We shall return.
I thought I was speaking to the board. Apparently not. Retrieve the where do I even go to the other side? Alright, let's go around. Tiptoe to the back. Yeah, 2 guards over here waiting for us. Or not. Ah, there it is.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh boy.
Greenblood, you're wounded!
No! I was trying to heal. That doesn't feel so bad. Oh boy. Well, that was disappointing for me. Could have probably just fired off rifle. Alright, I need to remember. Tactical pause.
Show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I...
Let's bind it to 1. Techniques. 2. This. Bind it to 3. Quick attack, fierce attack, parry, kick. Oh, life controls kick. You could kick?
And death to the others! Greenblood! I can't hold on much longer! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ah. Alright, that was absolutely horrible for me. That was... oh man. Coming here is actually tougher than what I thought, huh? Yeah, be prepared to see a lot of resets from here on.
Since Clark isn't hearing your arguments, the only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this. To my help! And can't hold on much longer.
Come on. Really? Oh man, that shot got me. Ah, that was unfortunate. I really want to take care of the musket guy to start. In fact, I should. There's just no space for me to heal, really. Especially in, like, in a space where there isn't much space where I'm actually fighting at. Now that I look at it. Alright. What? Did you see that shot? Pretty much just took me out from entire health bar. I just need to take care of that guy first. Is that what it is?
Arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Green. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Tougher than The Witcher, I think.
To my help! And death to the others! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
Ah, okay. I saw my health at the end. Here we go again. Same old shit again.
Clark isn't here in your
I must admit, you know, how many retries do you think it's gonna take me to clear this bit?
If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
This what? The fourth try? Alright, fifth try's the charm. Oops.
Your armor. Be careful. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Alright, die, my guy. I can't have you start.
Stop!
Oh,
I beg of you.
oh
He
you're
seems
the
to have
vendor.
grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Alright, don't mind if I do. No, all I had to do was just wipe the merchant. Wipe the guard vendor. Oh, what's this? I can climb. What do I find here? Ah, loot. Yummy. There's an option for you to abandon loot, but why would you do that? Alright. Bit of times the charm indeed. And now where do we go? Vanguard's barrack. Awesome. Or we could go straight down here to find a smuggler. Alright. Let's do that instead. I hear steam, but I don't see anything steampunky. I see. don't think I want to go down there. Gotcha. Alrighty. Let's just take this whole detour then. Talk to this guy.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Nope.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that.
I noticed I don't have water with me.
And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has
Let me
happened
wait
to him.
for this
Might I
cutscene
ask
to
you, if you
finish.
hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water. Alright. There's some good water. Alright, thank you, Vibe. Ask about the cabin boy. Alright.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Hey, it's all good.
But yes, there would be
I always
Flavio
welcome
and
workers.
Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll
I'm
find them over
definitely
there,
enjoying
in
this
port.
stream so far. The game's amazing. I forgot what to click.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning
Nothing
on leaving
wrong.
Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Huh. Oh boy. Gotta do sneaky
You haven't heard
sneaky.
anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Ask about. Alright.
Be back soon,
Miscellaneous
Captain.
stuff.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Hey, you know what? I'll take everything. Alright, so where is it? Not prisons, warehouses. Alright, so we gotta go up here, move around. Oh, good. Yeah, let's see, right? Make a lefty. And where do we go next? We have to go around here, yeah?
You cannot pass. Only the Nords have access to the prison.
Alright. So...
To my help! And death to the others!
Hold on. I did not intend for this. Ooh, boy.
Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
I'm bad with this combat.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Hold on. Not what I intended.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Whether he ever felt lonely.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Sure.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
Oh my.
I must leave you.
I was not expecting that, I'm gonna be honest. Right? Hey yo. Ooh, more loot. And I take everything. Oh, cease to crouch. Well, now I know how to crouch. So you can sneak a little better next time. I just see people just randomly crab walking in a warehouse filled with dead people. Right. So let's see. Let's try. I'm gonna try and disguise myself. Let's hope this works. Hope I can just make sure it's all sailor equipment. Yeah. Guess the rest don't really matter as much, but hey, I look like a sailor now, right? Or at least I'm not. You call it in this game? Yeah. Big brain, let's go.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
I don't have the key.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Okay, it's these two men, right? It's not these men. Where are they? Oh, in the other warehouses. Let's go.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Hey, let's go. Might as well just take everything when I go. Now, could they be up here? Hold on.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe.
Right
but the
here.
Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it
girl.
would provoke such a fuss?
Exactly.
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi,
I
we
really
thought
like
it
that hat.
crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
I'm really enjoying this a lot because there's so much depth to this lore. Even though you just started, I'm really excited. I'm diving so deep into this.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I mean, that research is so revolutionary. As a fellow self-proclaimed historian, this really intrigues me. I really want to do what's best to expand this lore, and well, I'd say the right thing to do is continue with. What is the right thing to do, really? Morally speaking, it's best to just let them be on their way and just forget about it. Or you could increase relations with the Inquisition or the person you spoke with and proceed with the arrest. Or we do things the third way.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, there's the back alley access. That is not discreet at all. Hey, buddy, in front of me. Don't mind me taking everything I see. Well, this is certainly complicated. Right, there's quite a number of things we gotta do. Let's just move in according to location, shall we? But this is only the start of the game. There's just so much to do and explore. Let's see. Oh, no. How do I get there? Yeah, I gotta go around. I might as well just go to the tavern then. This way it is. Oh.
Hello, sir.
Just mining stone? Here? Wow. Whatever it is. Oh, hello. What's this? To the family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full person to the alley south of the old warehouse district. You know, I should probably... what's this? You just casually use a workbench. And what do I do with it? Upgrade stuff? Looks like it. Well, whatever it is, let's be on our way. Hey, you ever just pick up coins from the bench? Yeah, who would have thought there's multiple ways.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Man, this does reminds me of The Witcher. Well, Witcher 3 at least. There's so many different possibilities for you to get various endings.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look.
Oh dear.
Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I mean, paying off is an option. If I do that, you can do it for free.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Metal dowels. I shouldn't be here, huh? Huh. Yeah, I have an odd feeling I should not be here. Where to find metal? Ooh. Hello. Where to find metal dowels? Around the storage area, huh? It's almost as if the owner was ready to repair it. There you go, you cheeky little. Shall we keep exploring?
Locked.
Wait. Just use the key, right? Why would I just... Interesting. Well, not like I need a keeper's key anyways. Try go up. I wonder what's up here. My desire to explore. An inner adventure and I said marked in red. Oh. Hello. What's in here? Interesting. Interesting stuff you got here, Innkeeper. Don't mind if I loot it all. Ooh, what's this? Sorry not to learn, but you have not found the peace you were hoping for, serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been horrible. Those you had accused are now behaving as if you lose them all applying to them. Regularly performing questionable experiments. There's nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. Alchemist? There's an alchemist thing. This is an inn, right? Might as well just call this an inn. Inn with tunes. Hey Astro, what's up? How's it going? I'm streaming GreedFall. First time playing this. Yeah, I heard about it.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
There you go. I gotta save some money.
Well
and hopefully
then,
make some.
were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new.
Good luck with the work.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
There's this guy.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright then. Time to exit. I can find this boo back there. Let's swing up here and finish off this mission then. Well, I hope they weren't too bad. Since you're second off. You know what?
Is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
alchemy.
Closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate.
Interesting, you tell them to get closer. Oh yeah, I saw that in your Facebook.
You need to be the talk of all serene. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have
Again?
you seen anything to your liking?
This is my
What
first
might I
time here,
help you
buddy.
with?
What are you talking about? No. That does look fashionable. I'm not a fan of this kind of array. Ooh, hello. These look nice. Can't really see anything for the neck. Or whatever.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Is it here?
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
I come back with another quest. These yards. Anyway, we should probably head there, huh? Or there. Just keep going straight ahead. So, Astro, don't mind if I ask, who is Patrick Star? I have never heard of that name before, to be honest.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tier 3D. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as Governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan?
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
Oh boy. There you go. Guess that's what this... Oh boy. Quest after quest after quest after quest. No. Oh wait, is the charlatan the person who I was staring at earlier? Aha.
Your boots worn through. Is your hat out of style? Does your best miracle of science? Won't believe your eyes.
This guy is...
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
There you go.
Finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Oh, sure.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind,
Give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
What would I do here? I just go back to talk to him?
Have you finally made up your mind?
How do I even steal from his car?
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It won't last forever.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel...
I will think about it.
As you wish.
Where would I find a vial of this stuff? I assume I'm supposed to be here.
To my help! And death to the others!
Oops.
Things are about to get dicey.
Hold on. Optimus of the lines. Went to room upstairs, but still has not to clean it. Trying to stay, so full must. Alrighty, got one of his stuff.
Have you finally
Let's
made
see if
up
it
your
works.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Oh, it'll be hard to find him.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice. But it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Arresting him is one thing.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting. So, did you...
Yes. I've unlocked the service entrance.
Without being skinned alive?
You need to remain prudent.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Alright, time to sneak. Sneaking, so grab walking over the night. We'll just come out to see look at dead people. So tempted to pick it up, but I know I shouldn't. This wait, how do I get out? Let's see if we can find a way to just... Oh. That is very good to look at. Oh lord. I think I saw something I was not meant to see. Ah. There's...
Can we have no choice but to go this way? Holy leaders, they've seen you.
And death to the others! Careful, GreedFall!
Okay. I was not ready for a fight. That's one. That's my best excuse. Number two, I was totally not ready to sneak further. I mean, I know I need to sneak, but I didn't know it was to the right extent.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
To my health! And death to the others!
Oh boy. Well, could be worse. Could be a little more than this amount of customers. Well, that was unfortunately messy. Don't mind me.
More angry customers. I should have stayed at the tavern. I was safe.
Oh, that is definitely not where you want to go. Go the long way around. Climb up here, I think.
Where are you headed? Don't abandon me. They're going to take me. We need to find my cart.
Is this not the way?
Where are you headed? Don't abandon me. They're going to take me.
Yes, that is not the way.
We need to find my cart.
Alright. Right. Let's take care of them while we can stealthily. Do I have to... Yep. I have to kill every single one of them. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Surprised that it's still in one piece. That's a good crow. I'm just saying.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Hello. Oh, you could just go directly back? Oh, there we go.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the Bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
No.
Your
It's
Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Now that your affair is taken care of, are you planning on helping the historians I spoke to you about?
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives.
What?
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Yeah, that pyre over there. Or is that just something for burning bodies? Maybe?
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
All right.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the
Well,
light
it's nice and
guide
dandy,
you, de Sade.
Ooh, sparkling. I totally have no play to this whatsoever. Okay, let's continue on with these side quests. So I'm getting quite decent levels out of it. You know, I'm at 1 hour 40 in, and we're nowhere near done. I mean, I could have probably just hurried a little. Oh, did you see that? I just walked through that pile for all like it was nothing. It may not be all that fascinating, but... You know, if it was games from like the last decade, I wouldn't have been able to done that. Straight ahead, right? This here. Or make that jump. Wow.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Sure does.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
The guy's just younger than you.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Interesting. So it's that captain, huh? Oh, it's our captain that actually wants to get him over. Interesting.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Interesting.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Interesting.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Nope. Don't head back to the tavern. Villain's Den. How fitting. Oh boy, here we go again.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Hold on.
Who are you? I don't recognize you.
No. Have no fear. I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the three of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, and he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in. The kind of man you can round up for a few coins. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a... And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find
him?
him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal.
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Right. So we're gonna go to the place again.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
I was hoping there was a door behind there. I don't know if I should sneak my way around. There's no reason to, I suppose.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for, according to witnesses...
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Nort ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Well then. Time to leave. I believe I have to go back to speak to the captain. Yep. It all leads back. Same group of people every time. The world's pretty though, don't get me wrong. By the way, this guy here, totally in a hurry. You know?
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot...
Have no fear. I will bring him...
I'm still without...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my
vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves.
Oh boy.
It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Let's go.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nauts?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Oh boy. Talk to everyone.
But I still don't see...
Don't worry.
I certainly hope so.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sardet. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Inform reporters. I can't remember what I need to do this for.
Captain, sir, we were... The way is clear. It's time to get...
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have...
Don't you be worrying now.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there.
Move out, quick. Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
I mean, I look like a mouse, right? Oh, my lord. Hello there. Mommy? Kaira, thank you for following. No, I was not ready for this, to be honest. Yep. Well, VTuber history, yeah, I am still, I guess. Or at least, well, situation's a little complicated, but I guess I could say I'm a born and bred Singaporean since birth. Or since birth. I grew up here, basically. Since, like, primary school years up to, like, secondary school, and even in the army. I haven't served, even though I'm still a PR. Yes, I did the full 2 years. I hear footsteps. Eat it all before it's too late. Ah.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
That, or you could change it. But, well, thank you there, Mommy. Alright. Alright, time to find my way around. Game's interesting. You ever heard of this game before? Called GreedFall. Gonna find a way out for this. This is not an exit. Where am I? Growing lost. There we go. Oh, what's wrong, Mommy? Where do I need to go? Up here. Up to the fontaine. Is this the right way? Yes. Well, yeah, nah, yeah. Oh, hey. In all seriousness, thank you for dropping by. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask. This game over here, it's called GreedFall. I got it during the Steam Winter Sale. Well, it has been on my radar for a while. Haven't really got the time to pick it up. Ah, I see. Game's pretty interesting. It looks beautiful. And the amount of lore and interactions just feels like another Witcher game. It's looking... Well, note the attention of the servant. Let's prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse we own. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days. So make sure there is enough for you forever. Be discreet. We do not want other families to know what has happened.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Canal, you said. Just talk to the lady first.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
Hey,
If
take
you
your
would
time.
be so courteous, I would like you to leave.
With respect, my lady.
Alright. Hold on. Aw, thank you so much. You know what? It was nice to meet you. Well, hopefully I get to see you a little more often. As for me, well, what am I doing here at 1 in the morning? Also, I'm thinking of heading to bed soon. But I'm only 2 hours in, and it's like, what? There's so much content. This is, like, I'm still in, like, quote-unquote tutorial island. There's just so much stuff to do. It's a lot of story, a lot of side quests, and they're pretty fun and intriguing.
Here we are.
They just tell you so much about the
Fontaine
world.
won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Alright, discretion is part of the power. Let's see if I can sneak my way around.
So, Dasani,
Well, I hope so.
what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son.
The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Alright. Let's see if I can do this charisma check. 50-50. Toss the
You've
point.
taken
Let's
your
go.
son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nauts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Wow. Speech 100. Let's go. Although I see, I don't know if it seems like I'm a little more quiet than usual, but if I am, apologize. Currently have a roommate in this nice little house of ours in Singapore, so just trying to be a little more considerate. It's 1:20 in the morning after all. Which way is it? There you are, little Jonas.
Who are you? My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Nauts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Well then. That's that. Well, it's nice and dandy. Didn't have to do anything. I leave from here, I won't. Well, what is in here even? Another exit and another entrance? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. Hey. This is where I was. What I was stupid about. Alright. Time to find good old cousin. Alright, cousin, where are you at?
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Alright. Seems to me that there's an option to sneak around, I think. Just gotta find it somehow. Where More like how? Right. Well, first of all, I need crouch. Hello there. No one's expecting me to run up from here.
It's not possible just now.
Level 1 Science and Academy preparation. Now if I remember correctly, there we go. Not this one. Attributes, right? I do not have any more. Strength and... what was it? Sorcery and alchemy? Why do you even put in that? Level 1 Science and Alchemy preparation. Oh, actually, this is my first time seeing this tree. Looks pretty amazing, if I'm gonna say so myself. I have 2 points here. You know, not a fan of these traps, to be honest. Fast traps. Alchemy. What do you want? 2 points? Shadow Burst. Lost magic. I don't really have anything in magic per se. But I think we need these to be in. So I'm gonna need divine magic ring. Even what's this? Roll? Interesting. I'm going to... Might as well just push further into this. Oh, hello, achievement. Let's go. We need 2 points for that. I did not read that right. I need memory crystal for that. Oh, whatever. Let's just push a little more into that. I have a better weapon. Blood Warrants. Nope, cannot equip that. Same quality, same food, another cape. Man, this screams in the background. Pretty satisfying. Actually, what did I just say? No. I mean, yeah, satisfying in a sense that, in terms of ambient and the noise around, seems like a lot of fun. Like, it adds to the atmosphere. Not fun in a sense of a sadistic pleasure. Oh boy.
Taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Oh, 9999999999999.
To my house.
Well done.
And death to the others! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded! Move away!
Well then, I'm cornered. Okay. First, let's just... said it was. You know, these traps are better than what I usually thought they would be. I'm a changed man. My lord, these traps, they're amazing. Calling this villains then. No idea what to expect here. Well, what's in here? A bunch of... Oh, there. And we'll take it on. Take all of this. Right, I think once I'm done with this prologue area, I'm probably gonna hop off. It is late. Late to the evening. Oh, hello. The key to the cell. Wonder if I can make do with my lockpicking. Pretty sure I can. A lot of booze here. Don't mind. It does look villainy. Hello. Guess I don't have to snoop around, huh? Alright.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
There's this slight sadness and solemn sounding. I don't know, this solemn feeling in that like short sequence of a soundtrack. No matter how joyful it is, it pretty much represents the character. I love it.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Where do I add him to party? They just mentioned how to do it, but... Oh well, we'll do. Time to get out of here. Alright. Alright, before we do that, there's some matter of business missing. What was the other quest? Alright, you gotta go to New Stream to do it. Oh, hello. Yeah, that didn't matter anymore, did it? Oh, well, hello. I did. I didn't know you could do that. You could actually change stuff for your characters? Ah. Alright, so that's what they wanted you to do. Alright. Time we find our way back to the ship. And set sail again. Alright, surely I know my way around this area by now. Surely.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Nice. Now, I think...
Be back soon, Captain. Right, now I can add an attribute to here. What I want, really. Increased damage and armor damage always helps. Oh, but life points here and balance? Pretty useful, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, this looks like it's just base stats. Let's just go with more damage then.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never... I'm sad to have caused you any worry. Would you believe that I was rotting, though still seeing double from last night's drink? Ta-da!
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk, and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I need to be leaving. I've quite...
Just wanted you to say hi. That's about it. Just don't think too much about it. Alright, off to New Serene it is then. I have no reason to stay around here anymore. Off we go.
Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tyr Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords
man.
are strange, but they're not idiots.
Oh, look at the ship. What?
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Oh dear me.
Watch
What
out!
in the world?
Take a step back, sir!
Uh-oh.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
I'm just... Oh my lord. Oh my lord. How have I not taken any food? Okay. That was not fair at all. Oh, okay. I nearly killed him in my first try. His health wasn't all that much, really. How was it that... How was it that I died? Really? Oh well. One more try. That was
Sir?
surprising, not gonna lie.
Permission?
Yep.
No.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tyr Friddy.
I should have known. They gave you bullets. I'm like, huh.
You'll need to arm yourself with
Convenient.
patience. The voyage will be long. I've been
2
told the
health
trip
potions
lasts
as well.
And they say the
Huge
place
empty
is full of
space.
gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Only goes a way to sprint. I wouldn't mind shooting it to death. Kidding me? Got bullets for days. Hey. totally did not just cheese this off. Well then.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Mary Crystal. Oh, look, phase 2 is My lord, what was that? Now, how exactly do we get on board?
Gentlemen!
Oh. It wasn't that shit. It's this one. Close enough.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
I thought that sailor was gonna be the captain. By the way, fantastic soundtrack so far. Amazing. Absolutely. See if we can find now. From the moon. Wow. Yeah, we're finally in the game.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency,
Looks like
lead me to
oh.
the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Hold on. What are your strengths here? Suspicious. Why is the relationship level suspicious? Alright. Kick. Hold on. I want to level up my firearms. They look pretty badass too. Besides, who doesn't like shooting? Let's get this lockpicking 3 out of the way. How do we do that? It's in there. Oh my lord. Right. There. It's some matter of business to handle first. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Can't remember what. Nonetheless, this looks beautiful. Fair points.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for the alcohol.
You know, I wasn't expecting a full town here already. But here we are. A lot of free loot.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt. Manfred! Still a quartermaster? Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Oh. I'm dissatisfied, honestly. Hey, there's more to this?
My ship's
What
being
is?
used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
Hold on. This has been a lot of fun. Was it 2 in the morning? I've been up for a while. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Chings, for following me today. And Mommy Kaira. Thank you two so much for tuning in and following. And to you lurkers out there. Astro and Vibe, Meatbag. Thank you three for tuning in as well. It's always been a pleasure to come back on stream. And just hang out really. Hold on. I'm gonna end off here today, but I will be back for more. This was definitely a wonderful experience. I must say, I'm not expecting all this. Alright then, guess I'll be off. Moving to my end card. Yes. Let's see who's live right now, so I can read. Ah, yes. Kariko's live. Time to get back to her, huh? Hold on. Alright. Are you all ready for the raid? Because we are going to raid a channel. A very good friend of mine, Neko Kariko. Part of the stubborn vineyard I'm part of, which I have not updated my description. How dare I? Alright, well then. Here we are. We're gonna go and raid. Alright, I hope you're all ready. And here we go.